Within 2 minutes, a 4-game winning streak is coming up here. It's a lovely finish.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Borderline Glory. Here on today's episode we have got 2 games coming up. The first starts with a game against Metz at home in the league. We come up against the team in 13th place at the moment, and then after that we go up against Angers, who are currently in 10th place in the league, but that one there is in the French Cup. We are doing a lot better than those teams, you'll be pleased to know. We find ourselves in 8th place since last time out. We've had quite a few games, but it's gone pretty well for us. This Troyes game was the last one. We've had 5 wins, 1 draw and just 2 losses. We've really done well against teams that we've needed to beat, exactly the type of football that we've needed to play, and we play against another team in Metz who we really need to go and be looking to beat. We've got a 9th round game in the French Cup, which is just crazy how that works, against Angers. A win there would send us through to the 10th, and that would be the last 16 maybe, or the round of 32, who really knows. But 2 big games for us. After that we do have some more difficult games coming up. We do also have the transfer window coming up, which will be interesting. Let's just go and get straight into it and see what we can do in these 2 games. The first up against Metz. So the team for this game against Metz starts with Sever in goal, backline Matsuda, Gonzalez, Gomez, Pedersen. We've got Mole, Nahard and Ducos in the middle. We've got Wiltgen, who starts on the left, Milan on the right, and Sheriff up top. A few injuries has moved that attack around. It's kick-off here in this game against Metz. Another big game for us. We could go on a 4-game winning streak should we get the win here today, and we are obviously playing some absolutely class football. This team is starting to gel. I think teams are really starting to fear us when they come up and see that they've got St Etienne in the next one. You know, it's a tough game with this type of system that we are playing, and here we are again. Look at this pressure early on already. Within 2 minutes, Milan squares it. Ducos on the edge of the area finds no hard. Within 2 minutes, a 4-game winning streak is coming up here. It's a lovely finish, and we can be very happy with the type of football we are playing at the moment. That is absolutely immense from those midfielders once again, who are contributing so much to this team and making ultimately this tactic gel very, very well. But there's just massive involvement from everyone in this team all over the pitch, particularly as well in these wing positions. You know, a lot of our players coming down those sides, and we're just putting too much pressure on, being very direct down those sides and ultimately getting the ball into the danger zone. And here is Milan in behind. Can he make it 2-0 here within 7 minutes? Milan has got himself another goal. It's another assist as well for Newhard, who's got himself a goal and assist within the opening 7 minutes. We're absolutely all over this Metz team. I forgot to say, by the way, some of the score lines of our wins: 5-0, 4-1 in our last game as well. We were 1-0 down until the 87th minute, where we were able to turn it around with a 96th minute winner in that one there. If we continue to play like this, a Conference League spot could be locked up nice and early. Obviously, as you saw, we're 8th place in the table. Those first few games are always going to be a bit rocky in that transitional period, but in all fairness and all credit to these boys, they've done very, very well to go and settle themselves in and just manage themselves very, very well. We've not even seen much from the fullbacks here, and as well Sheriff up top, who has returned. We don't even have Guy in this team, who is injured. He may I think he will be back for that game coming up against Angers. If whether or not he's sharp and ready to go is something that will obviously be decided on the day. He's picked up a bit of a moderate injury in that one there, but it's been a lovely game so far. 2 goals to the good within the first 45 minutes, and who knows what we can go and do in this second half. We're at home here. The Jeffrey Guichard, I don't even know how you would pronounce it. French is a bit of an interesting one, really, but at this stadium, the St Etienne stadium, we're doing alright. We are doing alright in the midfield. The ball finds itself for the opposition. Can we go with this ball up the field nice and early, or will it be a chance for the opposition to finally go and get themselves something, go and do something in this game? 7th place we climb up to. We've managed to close the gap, which was the next aim for us. Close the gap to these teams above us. As you can see there, there's 7 points between Angers and then us in 7th place. It looks like there's 3 teams all tied on 27 points, but it's good to see that we've opened up a bit of a gap, and as well we've opened up a 15-point gap to 14th place in Brest, which means that we're probably out of the relegation battle should we get a few more wins, which is always a good thing. You know, we'd never want to be close to that, but it could very easily have happened if we did not pick up our A game from the off. We only have 34 games in this season. This is our 17th, bang on I believe, because we do play Lille. Is it Lille? Or someone, I think it is Lille, yeah, who we do play in our game coming up after the French Cup game, so that does mark the halfway point, which is quite interesting. I never really realised that for these Ligue 1 teams, but yeah, we'll be at the halfway point, and we can be very happy if we come away with well, this is it. If we come away with 27 points, that is very, very impressive. 54 points, and you would think that is a Conference League place definitely secured, if not even better. I don't know if 5th place is a qualifier or not, but that would be ideal to get into the Europa League qualifiers, because that gives us at least a bit of a safety net should we go on and not qualify through or lose a game in the qualifiers. Obviously you can't make any mistake in the Conference League qualifiers, but in the Europa League you can always drop down should you not be able to win all your games. There's a save there from Severi. The pressure being put on now by this Metz team. They've definitely tried to get back into it, but if we can deny them for 15 more minutes, then it will be another massive win that we do put on the board. I'm going to make a few changes here. Wilt get off. I'm going to bring Montino off, who is returning from injury. I'm going to bring Gomez off, who's on another yellow. Chokwu there is in place of him. Do I bring on Frollin? Do you know what? I'm going to bring him on for Milan. Milan's had a good game. I think Frollin can get us a good few minutes in this game here. And then I'm going to bring Matsuda off I'm going to bring Mitaj on actually, to see what he can do on that left hand side, see if he can go and put in a decent performance, and more importantly just go and secure us these 3 points. It is Metz who've definitely got back into this second half. Does it say anything about the momentum? Where would we go and look for that? It would be over here. There is the stadium name, by the way. We've had a lot of the momentum by the looks of it. We've got Clement Turpin, who is managing or refereeing this game today, and we're playing in the Stade Geoffroy Guichard, as you can see there, which is always good. The full-time whistle goes, and in this St Etienne stadium we've picked up another massive 3 points. And no changes for this team against Angers, Severing, Orbachland and Matsuda, Gonzalez, Gomez and Pedersen. We've got Mole, Nuhard, Dukos in the middle. We've got Wilken on the left, Milan on the right, and Sheriff up top. Kick-off here in this game against Angers. You know what we say about a cup, we always want to go and try and win it, see how we can do. I think it's a real good way not to just establish yourself as a manager, but also just establish your team as a real front runner, front hitter. Sheriff is in behind, he's just put that wide in the end. He might have been offside as well in the end. You know, this team has won this cup a few times. They've been runners up quite a few times in recent years as well, so we really want to go and put in a good display and see if we can, how far we can go. This is a last 64 tie, so it is the last 32. That would mean we have the 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, which 5 more games should we win today, which obviously quite a lot. Will make our season quite congested, but the money won't be too bad, and as well going and winning it would be quite good on top of that as well. There's a chance here for us. Is there a penalty in there? There's a push in there. It looks like it could be a penalty. We're going to have a look what is happening here. Is there going to be a penalty? It is going to be a penalty, and it is going to be Matsuda who's stepping up. I've not set the penalty takers. Can he put a good penalty? He does exactly that, and after 20 minutes a very unlikely scorer in Matsuda from left back has made it 1-0 here in this game. It's a good finish as well, right into that bottom left corner, just dispatches of it, and that is the start that we want here in this game. We're absolutely all over this Angers team. I told you this club, you know, we've hit the ground running very early. A lot of potential to tap into with this club, and that is exactly what we have gone and done in these early parts with the youngsters that we have. Lots of quality. We just need to maybe go and make a few more transfers, and this team could, within the next 1 or 2 seasons even, go and ultimately win that Conference League title after 45 minutes gone here. In this game, we're absolutely all over this Angers team. It's been a very, very good display, and hopefully this continues into the second half. We're going to offer up our words of praises, and we'll even go a little bit more attacking to end off this first half. Here is Mo, finds Matsuda in at left back. The goal scorer has the shot from range. It's a bit of a poor decision in the end. It is kept in play down this side. The bit of defending required. It is Mo who does come over to do it. It's in a central position now. Could be over the top if we're not careful there. It is going to look for it, or maybe the player will go all the way himself down this left hand side, but it's a poor effort in the end, and he blasts it well over the bar after 45 minutes gone here in this game. Will it be St Etienne who get the second goal and surely send us through to the next part of this cup, or will it be Angers in their own home stadium who go and find themselves something to go and work with in this match? Been a good game so far. We've been very, very eventful, doing a lot, and that is the half-time whistle that we were looking for. Just goes and settles us down a little bit, gives us some time to recover and go into the second half in an even better position than we were ending off last time out. Here is Matsuda on the ball. He's had a very, very impressive game so far. Can he go even one better? Maybe get himself another goal. What day out that would be for him, should he be able to go on and do that. 50 minutes gone here. Will we look to make some changes shortly? We may bring off Sheriff nice and early. I think he's another one of those. He has a lot of potential, to be fair to him, but he's either good on his day or he's not. But if we can make him a more consistent striker, we have a very, very good player in him. There, 60 minutes gone. Do we look to go and make those changes? I think I can see some that I would like to make. Pedersen off. I'm going to bring on Montiel there. We'll bring Mole off for Chukwu in at DM. And then is there any others we really want to make? Not just yet. 60-minute mark. We made those two changes, quite defensively sound changes, just to secure us up a little bit in the event that Angers do put on the pressure here in this game. There's some other games going on. Any of real note? Doesn't look like it. Lens have had a big loss there by the looks of it, which is quite an upset. There is always some big upsets in these parts of the competition. We're going to offer up our words, our praises. It has been a very, very impressive display, and we will go and look to make a few more changes. I'm going to bring Nils Froll in into the middle. I'm going to bring Montinu on for Sheriff up top, and then do we make any others? I'll leave Matsuda on. Any others with the attackers? I think I'll bring Wilken off for Davitashvili on that left hand side and make our 5 changes here in this game. We've also made those attacking changes now. First it was defensively, now it was attacking wise, to see if we can go and get another goal. It doesn't look like we'll need to, because it's been a very kind of stalemate game. We did get that goal nice and early, and that has been that pretty much for us in this game. We're going to offer up our words of praise one more time here. The final 5 minutes, including any added time that will come on top of it. The final moments, nothing more. Looks like it will be coming out of it. There's a chance for us here by the looks. So we've got quite a few players standing around this throw-in. Davitashvili, it falls to Gonzalez now, goes over to Matsuda. Can he find a switch ball? I feel like could be the good option, and that's a poor pass from Foley. He's got to be doing a little bit better there. The pressure's got to be put on. It's over the top. The shot goes straight in. The chip shot and the rebound. That is very cheeky from the Angers player, and the rebound was scored by their player. It's all come from a Nils Froll miss pass. What are we doing? We've got to be doing a little bit better, just doing the simple stuff right in the late parts of the game. Let's have a look. We better not concede late on here. That would be absolutely devastating. Here is Dukos on the ball. Maybe go and get a late winner by the looks of it. Milan finds Montiel. Can he play the ball down the left hand side? It's Milan who gets the return ball. Can he find Dukos, who's running into the box there? Montiel, Dukos with the shot, and it just goes over the bar in the end. I don't know if we're actually going to extra time, or it might just be straight to a penalty shootout. I have a feeling it could be the final few moments. There's one final chance here, and it is going to be an Angers one by the looks of it, unless we can win this ball up, but win this ball back nice and high up the pitch. But there's a ball in behind down the left hand side. It's an early ball played. Montiel gets it gone. Montinu goes and gets that header in. He's not able to do anything down this right hand side. The final few seconds, surely we'll get a whistle before anything happens. It does go straight to a penalty shootout. This is weird now what we have to do here. You can't just get your assistant to do it anymore, at least if not I've seen. And I thought it'd done the glitch. It's not done the glitch. Maybe it has done the glitch. As to what has happened with the penalties, it keeps happening with these penalties, or it's gone back to it now. Can we go back to the key highlights to have a look? No, we can't. We're gonna go and have to skip the result. That is very, very frustrating. Go and get the instant result. I don't know how to feel. Whether or not we go and win will be decided. Let's go and have a look. The black screen of doom, and the final result is: did we win that shootout? We were able to win the shootout. It's green there. We get the email. The score on the shootout in the end was, will we have a look? I don't know. At least we've won it. I don't know why FM keeps glitching on penalty shootouts. Not the what we would have liked to have seen. A little bit underwhelming in the end. Let's go and have a look. If we go and get out of this, we don't care about that. Let's have a look at the penalty shootout that we just took part in. There was a lot of penalties. 3 missed penalties in a row until we scored 5 in a row. No one was able to score until the 6th penalty of the shootout by the looks of it, but quite the eventful one. Nils Froling getting one in there, and then the winner from Gomez, a very unlikely winner for us in he was playing centre-back for us, but in the end we went and got the win that we were looking for, and we're through to the next round of the French Cup. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to join the Discord down below. I'll leave you all this little tune. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all for another video soon. Thank you all.